All right, well, we should be live. Hopefully, people can both hear and see us. I am talking now. How about the rest of you? Just say something.
Something.
Lots of
Sure.
something. Yeah, there we go.
It
Good to
works
be
better if
here.
I'm unmuted.
Anything.
Anything. Maybe?
Yeah, I still haven't figured out the audio mixer on OBS because I can see my meters running and everybody's in the yellow, which is good. But then it ends up being too low on the recording, so I'm never sure.
Yeah.
Just never sure. So we're back with some Shadowrun, powered by the Apocalypse style, using a freely available on the internet hack called the Sixth World. Pretty good stuff there. We're not going to do a recap this time because Christopher's back, and something happened to his character last time that I don't want Christopher to know exactly.
Oh boy.
So let's just go through and we'll do plugs at the end. But Jeff, who are you playing?
I am playing Gantu Praboa, who is a dwarven street samurai with limbs of chrome and a heart of gold. And
Beautiful.
yeah, and I did a little dip in the face, so I'm the face of the party, for better or worse.
Yeah.
Better or worse? Steven, who are you playing?
I am playing Scout, the half-orc ex-cop, and I am the conscience of the group. I'm like Jiminy Cricket, where they don't want me to follow them around, but I do anyways.
Conscience. Yeah. Yeah. Chris is back. Who are you playing, Chris?
I am playing Techno G, the all-around tech guy, rigger decker sort of dude.
Sort of dude, yes. And finally, Chuck.
Hey, I'm Chuck, and I'm playing Ivan, our spellcaster. And despite what Scout says, I'm good at my job.
Nice, nice. All right. So let's just kick this off with Technology. Techno, you're
Yes.
waking up and you're in that hazy, you just came out of a good dream, slightly awake. You get a big smile on your face. You feel good. You feel real good. You open your eyes, big yawn, and you find that you're in a coffin hotel. You know what a coffin hotel is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so a very small apartment that's basically just big enough for you to lay down in, and it's got a few surfaces to lay stuff in. So you're in a really comfortable zero G mattress. It feels like what's one of the nicer coffin motels you've been in. Yeah, your head's a little fuzzy like you've taken some of your favorite recreational drugs recently. And you can remember having a great time last night at a local bar. You met up with some contacts. You're still trying to figure out this whole thing about a slight misunderstanding with a mob having to do with some data that, you know, might have gone missing, might have ended up in a rival's hands, and maybe you were implicated. But yeah, so you met up with some old contacts. You had a great night. You remember dancing. You remember drinking. You remember some recreational drugs. And you get up. You're not exactly sure where you are, but you look over, and at the little table right next to this nice zero G mattress is all your gear. Your pan's there, and normal protocol, you always pull your batteries. So your battery's laying there. It's not connected. Your IDs and a few chips are laying there. All the stuff you'd normally carry. You look down. It's your normal Friday outfit, whatever Friday happens to be for you.
Every day. It's every
Yeah.
day. Every
Um,
day is Friday. Yeah.
yeah. Control
Huh.
center there is to your right, so you can unfrost your glass so that you can see out into the hallway. It's early. It's like 5 a.m. The hallway beyond your little coffin hotel is it's dark. It doesn't look like any of the other residents are up and moving around yet.
Um. All right. I'll unfrost the glass.
Mm-hmm.
See what's going on in the hallway. Nothing.
Yeah, it's the lights are all still on dim. You can see through one of the exterior windows from still inside your room, and the skyline. You're like a block from your garage that you parked your van in. So yeah, you're right. You're right downtown. Not exactly sure why you rented a coffin for the night. but
Yeah,
apparently you did.
weird. All right, I'm gonna gather my stuff up
Mm-hmm.
and not gonna put the battery in my pan
Okay.
just yet. Gonna wait till I get out of this spot. So I gather up all my stuff, get dressed, check and make sure I got my keys, my wallet, my phone.
Yeah. Got all your normal stuff that you carries there.
All right, then I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Get into the hallway again, like all the ambient lights on. You can hear a little bit of snoring coming from a few of the capsules. So there's other people here. You look out the window, skylight window. You're about 4 floors up. And you know this hotel. Again, it's in the same block as where you normally park your van.
Okay. All right. Elevator.
Yeah. Elevator. Ding.
All right. Just head down to the. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go to the roof.
Okay. You stop it and you push in for
Elevator.
the roof. You know, the roof of this place has got kind of like a viewing area. It's got like the telescopes where people can kind of. It does have the safety mesh so some people can't jump off the roof,
Sure.
but it's actually accessible by residents. There's even a small like reflecting pool up there. So you head up. There is a young girl, maybe somewhere between 10 and 12. She's got like pigtails, braces, um, glasses. It's slightly anachronistic as far as like there's better surgery for that sort of thing. But people that don't have a ton of money, that still is the way to go, especially for children. And she's tearing up little pieces of white bread, and she's feeding some ducks that are in the reflecting pool. She gives you a big smile as you come up and waves. Again, like the city is still mostly dark. You're seeing just the barest hint of red-orange on the sunrise coming up.
Do I notice anything out of place?
Give me a check the situation.
All right. Check the situation. Here. Oh god. That's a 4.
It's pretty normal. I mean, again, the kid being here unchaperoned is, coffin hotels are not for the rich, right? So, the fact that she's got braces and glasses is not that big of a deal. Otherwise, everything seems fine. You notice that as you're walking, there are some tinder spots, like kind of center of mass, little tinder.
Oh. Just nodding. This is bad. Like fist sized or like
You gonna
diffuse from
you gonna take a moment and kind of look
bullets?
down your shirt?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've been shot before, and you know what the repair of that is like. You're looking down your shirt. You're counting 6, 7, 8 bullet holes that have been expertly repaired. New skin's already growing over the scars. Healed up pretty good. Somehow, an exceptional amount of critical care was rendered to you recently by the feel of how tender it still is. You don't remember being shot.
Hmm. Um. Hmm. And I failed that roll, so I don't really realize. Uh, um.
What's your character's? Oh, she looks up at you and she kind of waves a piece of white bread over to you. Good morning, Mr. Gregarious.
I say to her, I posed the Ship of Theseus puzzle to her.
Okay. How do you phrase it? What do you say specifically?
I'm like, so the ship that Theseus supposedly sailed was found and preserved. But over time, the wood started to rot. Eventually, um, the boards had to be replaced. And at what point is it not the ship of Theseus anymore?
She laughs and she says, "You're funny, Mr. G. You were talking some funny stuff yesterday, too." Uh,
Oh, really? What was I talking about yesterday?
um, Something about mob men and owing something or other. It was a fun story. Oh, she pats herself down and she pulls out like a pack of stems that Techno probably takes quite often when he's on a bender, when he's just
Mhm.
like really working on something. You left these here yesterday.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, so she kind of completely ignores. I mean, but if she's a 10 or a 12-year-old, what you're just trying to pose to her is well beyond. She just thinks you're funny.
I was just uh, checking to see if she was real.
Well, do you grab the bread from her? Do you want to try and touch her when you do that?
I don't grab the bread, but I will take the stems.
Okay, yeah. Seem
So,
they're
like,
your normal brand. Russian black market, they're the best.
mm.
All right. You start hearing traffic on the streets as the sun is coming up. Yeah, it's again pretty normal, pretty average day. Since you still have your battery out of your pan, you don't know what time it is. Heck, you don't really even know what day it is.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, little girl, what's your name?
I told you yesterday. I'm Sammy. Well, Samantha, but I don't like Samantha. Sammy.
Where are your parents?
Oh, they're still asleep.
How long have I been here?
Oh, well, you met me yesterday up here. Are you feeling better?
Sorta.
You were
Just a little
holding your stomach a
confused.
lot, and I think there was some blood, but you said it was okay.
I see. All right. Okay, Sammy. Well, bread's bad for the ducks. Don't feed them that.
She looks horrified. What what should I feed them? They're hungry.
Seeds and fruit.
She looks horrified at you. Mr. G, I'm not that wealthy.
Uh, synthetic seeds.
Okay.
Stuffer shack.
Stuffer shack seeds. Okay. I didn't
Plants.
kill the ducks, did I?
I don't think so. They look to still be moving.
Okay.
What kind of place can afford ducks?
I don't think they're supposed to be here. I mean, they poop the water up real bad, and the water system isn't clearing the poop out. I don't think they're supposed to
So
be
that
here.
sounds about now it sounds like a place I would stay. Okay. all right. I'm suddenly less suspicious of everything. Like, no, that sounds right.
That tracks.
All right. I get in the elevator. I push. What do we got? Lobby, parking lot.
You were on the 4th floor. There was another 4 floors above you. Yeah, it looks like this has got like 10 floors, 9 above, 1 below. So it's got a lobby and it's got a underground parking.
Underground parking.
Okay.
And then as I'm going down, I'll slap the battery in my pan.
All right. We are going to click over to the rest of you guys after evading the police from Scouts giving over his totally legit badge number.
Oh boy.
I was told to do it.
That is not accurate.
Techno G's pan has been off. You lost contact with him several days ago. You're getting an alert on all your pans now that his pan has gone live again.
Oh, shit, that's good news. Can we call him?
Yeah. Who wants to call him?
Are we driving or are we in that?
It's up to you.
Okay.
So we ended last time with you guys evading the police and hiding out in a parking garage.
Parking garage.
Right. So let's just pick it back up there.
This is my parking
Yeah.
garage.
Okay. So if we wait around, I mean, does it come like? Do we feel like we've had enough time that like the heat has died down in the area?
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll say it's been an hour. You know,
Okay.
late
Where all
afternoon.
those cops came from?
Late afternoon
You.
sunlight.
They came
is,
from you.
They came from you and for you,
Yeah.
I don't know how that would have happened.
because you told them, "Hey, look where I'm at. I'm right here." I mean, not in those
Yeah.
exact
You
words.
literally
but
told me to call and ask for information, so I did it.
you gotta.
You know you're
Yeah.
wanted, right?
Well, I mean, I try not to think about that. I kind of forget because it's not like always in my head. Because I didn't do anything wrong.
Mhm.
From now on, just presume that you did something wrong.
Who's gonna call Techno G? You want me to call him?
No.
Where's my
definitely
pan?
Not you.
What
Go
happened to
ahead,
my pan?
Ivan.
We got rid of that.
Oh no, I have it. It's just
No,
off.
no. He had another one, and I got rid of his other one.
We gave him like
And
an
I have
empty
his
box of
original.
soap. Here, use this.
Yeah. Where are the buttons on this thing?
I can call him.
Okay. Yeah. Techno G, you're getting a phone call.
What's up?
Are you dead?
Not that I know of. I mean, I just had a weird encounter with some ducks and a girl with braces and glasses. I could be dead. Well, no, you wouldn't be able to call me unless I achieved my goal and I uploaded myself.
That would be weird. Where are you at, man? We are in some shit. And also, it looks like a bunch of people got murdered around your van.
Sweet.
Don't worry. When we left it, I reloaded your defense drone. So
Oh, good.
it's
Good.
still good.
All right. Let me check on Vincent and Bob here. All right. I'm leaving a hotel.
Okay.
Where are you?
We're hiding a couple of blocks from where your van's parked.
I'm gonna do a quick scan of recent security activity in relation to them to see what I can find.
Oh, online?
Yeah.
You're basically picking up all kinds of news reports about the ex-officer, rogue cop Scout, who was implicated in the mass riot and murder that had occurred a couple of days ago downtown, has been spotted currently in downtown, and they're currently a hot manhunt. He's made it to the top of the news chain again. But other than that, nothing about Gantu or Ivan or anything resembling them in the news. By the way, you did check on your drones. Only one of your drones is active.
Ooh. Which one?
You tell me. Which one had machine guns or had armaments?
Yeah, I'll look into that. You look at this for a second. See all this data? I dump it over to Ivan. That's all about our friend and his badge. What did you do?
Okay. What did he do? That's the
right,
answer.
that's what I meant.
That's
What did he do? What did he do?
He called the damn cops and gave him his actual badge number.
Oh, we should erase that from his memory.
You can figure that out.
Let's see. Tactical 2 is Vincent. Yes, because Sensor 3 is Bob. So Vincent would have the machine guns.
Vincent's active. Bob is not.
Oh, I mean, Bob was always kind of jacked up in the black hole anyway, so.
Yep.
Or was it Vincent that was?
Chuck.
Bob was crushed.
Make me a check the situation roll as you're talking to Techno G on the line.
Sure. Let's go to moves. Check the situation. Oh, what did I? There it is. 9.
Okay. I'm going to
Wait.
give you.
Take the full one. I missed that. Okay.
Yeah. So the connection seems odd to you somehow. It sounds like it's being routed and rerouted several times, almost like you once had an international phone call from parents back in the old world.
Yeah.
Sounded kind of like this.
I'll bring that up. Like, are you here in town still? Because connection sounded kind of rough, like a very long distance call.
I had thought that something was strange, but no, I'm just like a block over from the garage.
You think someone's listening in?
Ooh, I hope so. We're gonna do some. What the hell did I call it? Oh, rig foo, some tech foo.
When I astral project, can I project directly to someone?
You have to know where they are.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can.
Okay. I was thinking about switching over to that form of communication, but yeah, I don't know where he is. So
I'm gonna. Can I drop science
Mm-hmm.
about this connection? About
Sure.
this connection
Yeah.
issue?
Go ahead.
Drop science. Oh, a 9. Tell me something interesting. Make up something interesting. Oh.
Yeah. Well, considering that you haven't actually checked your gear since you got up, I mean, it's entirely possible that you're being eavesdropped on or recorded. You're looking at your pan, and it's the same model. It's got the same upgrades you remember doing yourself for security.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Ivan.
yeah.
I'm gonna get back to you shortly.
Okay.
I suggest you all change locations, and then I break my pan.
I hope he does not want me to break my pen. I'm not buying a new one.
So you just hear.
Yeah, guys, we need to go. He said we need to move.
All right, so now my pan is broken. Do I see anything in it that shouldn't be there?
I will give you another shot at check the situation.
Okay. Check this. Check this. Check this. Check the situation. Oh, for crying out loud!
Yeah, it's a mess of circuitry. It looks like your pan. Like you can see the custom chips that you put in. You're not seeing anything extra at all, though. So somebody could have done a firmware hack, could have done a software hack, but they didn't introduce anything new hardware-wise. You know every single chip of this pan. You built this yourself custom. Nothing looks like it's been changed.
Okay.
But the software could have been hacked.
Right. I just throw it in the corner of the elevator.
Okay.
Wait. No, I have to take it with me and demagnetize it all later.
All right. You pick up the pieces.
Yeah. Just the chips, the storage bits. Maybe that's something useful. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Underground parking.
All right. Were you in the elevator the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Underground parking opens up. Little duck waddles into the elevator. Looks up at you.
Quack.
Ah.
Okay. Do you know the ship of Theseus?
Just looks at you.
There's bread up on the roof. Leave the elevator.
All right. This is a small parking lot beneath this Coffin Hotel. It's got maybe 50 spots. Half of them are full. You don't see your van anywhere. But again, you know the area. You're about a block. You're within the same city block as your own particular underground parking that you rent. Like you rent the whole platform that you're on.
Right. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I didn't want to go through the lobby, so I want to go
Yep.
through underground parking and
Sure.
walk out.
Sun's up. Lots of people out on the streets. You see there's already a line at all the soy calf places. Taxi cabs, everything. It's a busy day, middle of the city. Everything's as normal. Still don't know what day it is. You can tell it's like, it's probably like 7 in the morning now. Actually, that little soy calf place here on the corner, they actually have real bagels every once in a while. They open at 7. The line's just
Perfect.
forming, so you know what time it is. Right, rest of you guys, what are you doing? You've hidden out for the cops for about an hour. You think that the dragnet has passed this area?
Yeah. What does Scout look like? Does he have a beard or anything like that?
No, I'm clean shaven. Got a buzz cut. I shouldn't say clean shaven. I've got stubble because I'm having a rough time.
Okay.
But I'm not purposefully growing a beard.
Okay. Just looking for some way to change his face.
There's not much hair on my face.
You're
so there's
thinking
not much
2
to
black
change.
eyes and a broken nose might do it.
Yeah, it's actually while Ivan was on the phone, I think Gantu's been trying to convince Scout that, like, listen, just let me rearrange some of the bones in the face. I can do it smart, but it'll help, man. Like, things will swell in such a way and they won't be able to recognize you. Other things will be discolored, man. Like, this is the best way this is all we got right now. Like, we got to
Hey,
get out of here.
You punch me, I punch you. All right, that's the deal.
No, if I punch you, you hit the ground and you never get up. I mean, that's just
You want to
kinda
test that? You want to test that?
I hold up my big old gigantic metal hammer fist that you saw me impale a person with yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could just turn him invisible.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fine too.
There we go.
Sounds less
There we
fun,
go.
though. That sounds less fun.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah,
All right,
if you
make
want
me
to.
invisible. Come on, do your magic. Show me what you got.
I need to do a roll. That's an illusion spell, so roll plus presence.
If I remember right, you guys ditched your van and got a new one because they got a good view of your van and your license.
Was that Cantu's vein?
That was.
It was Gantu's van.
We
Oh, that's the wrong roll. Let me give you the right
missing
roll.
old Bessie because of this guy.
Yeah. Re-roll it if that was the wrong roll.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's the right one. Yeah, that's 9. I got confused. Yeah, roll plus presence. Yeah.
Okay, so choose one of there.
I'll take a stun.
Okay. Yeah, just make a slash or just mark off one of your boxes.
Okay.
Snot shotgun. Why don't you just call it snot gun?
What did we do?
Snot shotgun. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Snot shotguns.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. he's
Around this time, you
invisible
get a
now.
good look at the side of the van that you stole, gone to. It's actually your closest competitor. It's Big Johnson's Cleaning.
I hate these guys. You ever seen their advertising? There's nothing there about quality of service. They're just using sex appeal left and right. Who the hell
They
needs
are.
sex appeal for cleaning up a damn room? Anyway, get in. Let's go.
In I go.
All right.
Why is their van so much nicer than ours?
Shut
I
up.
shoot him in the face.
You can't see it. You can't see my face.
I heard it. I shoot where I just heard the sounds coming from. But yeah,
Why are their
Do we have a
uniforms
rendezvous
G-strings? No. What's that?
do we have a rendezvous point with Techno, Ivan?
No, he just said we need to move. Did not say where. I think someone was listening in on his device.
Okay. All right. I'll get us on the streets again and out of wherever as best we can. Keeping a close eye on every street, every intersection, any
Sure.
signs of.
You do still see
po-po.
some police around, but they don't have barricades up anymore. It seems like they've swept through this area and they're continuing on more to the north. So you're still largely downtown Seattle. You're several blocks away from Techno G's van.
we gonna go to his van, or are we gonna? So
If
yeah.
they were listening in on us, I'd be afraid they'd be watching the van too.
Do we want to go to the van anyway then and see if we can see who's watching?
Why don't you just call Techno G back, ask him where we should go?
His phone crackled a lot at the end of it, and knowing Techno, he has the fondness of breaking phones.
It's the best
I mean-
way to get him out of the
All right.
equation.
Well, let's cut scenes again in case Techno's got an idea here. So, Techno, you're out in front of Our Daily Bread, name of the soy calf place that occasionally has real bread products.
Cool. I'm gonna load Vincent up into my cyber eye
Okay.
so I can get a status on him, and maybe let's see. He's got a Vincent has a 2 sensor and 2 tactical. Can I like rewind the sensor data and see what's been going on?
Sure. You rewind it, and it shows. Basically, it shows the scene of Gontu and Scout and Ivan coming to check your car. It shows that your security systems almost put big holes into Scout, but there's nothing before that.
I see. And how long ago was that?
12. Well, yeah, maybe 10 hours ago.
Okay, all right. So I don't feel like I'm missing too much time here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna deploy Vincent into an Overwatch position since I'm near the van.
Okay.
I want to see if we notice anybody watching me.
All right.
that
You
Vincent
notice
can watch.
that just checking the diagnostics, Vincent had unloaded all of his ammo at
Mhm.
some point prior to, or most of his ammo prior to Gontu, Scout, and Ivan showing up. It shows that they reloaded him,
Okay.
but there's no information stored as to what happened to the rest of that ammo before your crew got there.
And there's no data on Bob in that 12-hour window of data.
No, not at all.
That's very bad. To me, that's very bad. All right. I'm standing in line waiting to see if there's bagels.
Okay. Yes, there are fresh bagels today. They're poppy seed bagels. That's all they've got left.
All right. I'll take 3.
Okay. Take your bagels, take your soy calf and some schmear of some sort. Go sit down. This is kind of like an internet cafe sort of place too. People that
Yeah,
can't,
good. So I
that
need
can't
to
afford
deck
their own
in.
decks, come here a lot to check on news and whatnot.
Well, I'm going to plug my deck into their stuff so I can
Mm-hmm.
check some news.
Okay. So what are you checking for?
I want to scour the blocks, any surveillance systems, any camera systems, starting 12 hours ago and going 24 hours ago.
Sure. Roll me another check the situation.
Okay. I think I can. This is a cyber,
Mm-hmm.
so I think I can use non-cyber combat hacking test. Yeah, so I can use hacksploitation on one of my programs, which lets me re-roll 2 dice on non-cyber combat hacking test, which is kind of what I'm doing here because I'm trying to break into the work system. So there's an 8 and it was a 7 and it was a 6 and a 1. So I want to re-roll that 1.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. How do I do that?
Just roll a d. Just so /roll d6.
All right.
10.
So 6 and 4 is 10 plus 1 is 11.
All right. Complete success. First thing you notice is it's taking a few seconds, a few cycles longer to pull that data, and you're immediately suspicious. And you start running a feed to see what's going on. And as you do this, there's a flash of light. You can't see anything. It's pitch black. You can hear monitors going on in the background. Your heart is like 110 beats a minute. You feel like there's something shoved into the base of your spine. You feel needles jabbed into your wrists. And then you're back in the cafe.
Oh, snap a doodle. I am in the Matrix. Okay. I have to all right. Okay, I'm good for a moment. I think I have a plan. I'm gonna go get a beer
Sure.
so I can flesh this plan out.
All right. Flopping over. You drive around for a little bit, and there's no new communications from Techno G. The police are, in fact, intensifying their search further to the north. If you guys are tuning in to any of the broadcasts, tips are being called in, just left and right. And this is where you catch that there is, in fact, 100,000 Nuyen bounty on Scout's head.
I think that Yantu and I would share a long questioning look at each other.
And I'm also in the back, just like invisibly picking up random things, admiring how they're so much better quality than the
Is
stuff
that
in our
true?
old van.
It's not true. Cantu didn't spare any expense, but it's
They've
fine.
got name brand chemicals here. You buy the generic kind.
It's the
They're
same
the same thing. They're same
Same
thing.
thing. Exact same chemical.
They have odd things though. They got like tan in a can. Their official outfit is apparently a leather jacket with a thong.
Neat. Quality
But
service.
look at the
for me.
tailoring on this.
Yeah, it's really nice, actually.
Custom-made thongs.
It's pretty easy. There's barely any thread or fabric you gotta use in that thing. Come on.
Yeah, but you buy a jumpsuit like off the shelf in a plastic bag. It's not the same thing.
We're cleaning up a crime scene. There's blood and there's viscera and all sorts of things. You don't want that splashing around on your bare cheeks. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
just saying you can
either
do
one of
better
them.
than you've been. You can do better than this.
No,
You are better.
We
than
dress
this.
to do work, and we do actual work.
Literally have an
Not-
A+ on the Better Business Bureau. What are you talking about? Come on. Steve Squeaky Cleaners is a fantastic outfit.
This. Can you what is it? Center while you're maintaining a spell? I don't think you can you?
No, you can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Just have him lay face down in the back of the van, cover his
With-
face up with bullets, and
With bullets.
Yeah, Scout, put tongue on face and then lay it down so no one recognizes you.
there you go.
How would anyone recognize me? I'm invisible.
Because you're about to not be visible.
To not be visible.
Not be invisible. You know what I
okay.
say. English not first language. Don't be dick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. That's a level up.
Yeah, when I get a chance, I'll drop his invisibility and focus a little bit. But yeah, I don't know where we should go because techno.
Yeah, I mean, I do think there's some merit to staking out his place. If
Is
you
the
know, like,
van?
set it, if they're setting up a trap to get us or whatever, then we scout what's see if we can figure out who's watching it or something like. It's the only thing I can really think of.
I'm down with that. Yeah, I'll center. Give me a few minutes to, get my shit together.
Can you
And
make
then
me
we-
invisible before we get out of the van again? I don't want to be shot again.
We'll see.
4. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Sorry. The Hawks just beat the 76ers, and the Bucks now have home court advantage. That means I'm going to work Wednesday and Friday this week. I was just watching the score. Jeff, now you're
Okay.
up to date too.
There you go.
I had it up. I was watching.
I see how it is.
only during his scene. It's off now. It's off now.
I gotta know when I'm gonna work.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, why don't we go check it out? And if we need to, I've got enough karma built back up or essence built back up that we could invisible and sneak in.
All right. Techno, do you have a plan?
I do. I have to find one piece of data. Okay, so now I realize what is exactly wrong here, and so I the magician, the musician that we our first job. What was her name?
Mariah?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mariah. I put out a video onto the net that says that Mariah is having a pop-up performance just across the street from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go. It's starting in like 5 minutes, and everyone that's a Mariah fan should get there as soon as they can.
Okay. Give me some kind of role for you to put data basically into the stream and make it look legit.
Okay.
You
I'm gonna
probably
do. Yeah.
you probably have a special an advanced move for that for hacker. Let me see here real quick.
Invincible, born dreary. No.
I think there's one specifically for manipulating data.
Moves.
Oh, crowdsource. Isn't that when you're trying to get information from a crowd of people? That would kind of be what you're doing, but you're doing it in the inverse here.
Sure. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's like when I need something, I have to go find it from
Yeah.
somebody. But yeah.
Yep.
This is kind of
Yep,
absolutely.
kind of the
Okay.
reverse of that. So yeah, use that.
All right. Crowdsource. An
Oh, wow.
11.
Okay. You see people in the restaurant that you're in start reporting. You know, their pans are going off. They're like, "Oh, Mercurial's giving a concert." They're like, "It's just a few blocks from here." So people start, leaving. You start seeing a crowd forming out on the streets.
All right. Next is I want to inject more data that basically says that the show's going to begin as soon as X number of people here are here, but to show her how much you care. People with a red shirt do this. People with a blue shirt do this. People with brown pants do this.
Sure.
And just all this random stuff.
You're
going
creating
on.
a flash mob. Yeah.
Yes,
Not a
a
problem.
flash mod of complete random movement for 1,000 meeps.
Yep.
1,000 meeples.
Yeah, that's fine. The same role would have given you the same thing. So yeah, that happens. So people, you start seeing people start arriving in the shirt colors that you designated, etc.
Okay. And then I want to see if the system is slowing down.
It is. Yeah, you're noticing like when you move your hand to pick up your soy cough, there's like a slight blur.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know what's going on. All right, good. So now that the system is somewhat compromised, I want to see if I can find a back door.
Okay.
I've got a program.
I will give you a +1 forward for that action. All right, so you can
Okay.
take a +1 to this roll.
Okay. And then this is going to be... Oh, I don't have the silverfish anymore. It's going to be another a hexploitation, I guess, is basically. So, okay, so then this is going to be... I would suspect that this is going to be like a...
There's a few ways you can do this. If you just use Born Digital and make
I was going to say Born Digital, yeah.
make a check the situation roll, you add your awareness to the sensor rating of your deck. If your deck has extra sensor rating,
Plus craft. Oh, check the situation. My deck is deck row. No.
if it doesn't have the sensor
So-
sensor rating, you just use awareness. You add your awareness to the check the situation.
Just says that. Fuji Cyber 6.
Yeah, so you would have to have a sensor program. So like if you don't have anything
Okay,
for that,
right.
yep.
Yeah, I'll just use the hexploitation program. I'm doing a check the situation.
Yeah.
All right, check the situation.
Plus
11
1
plus
perfect.
1, 12.
You find an outgoing line into the physical. Out of this, you're in an intranet, and you find a back door out into the wider internet.
Okay. I use that to show up on Ivan's pan.
Okay, Ivan, there's a Techno G staring at you from your pan. Actually, your do you have implants at all?
No.
Okay, so yeah, your pan just goes off, and you look at the screen, and Techno's face is on the screen.
Hello?
Are you moving? Are you changing locations?
Yes, we are.
I don't know where I am. I am lost in I'm lost in the Matrix. Somebody has jacked my body. It's on a table full of needles, and I found a line out. The internet address is. Oh, I'm gonna have to do all the tracking myself. Hold on, I'm gonna do a tracking and see if I can give you some directions to where I am.
Yeah, because I don't know how to do this.
Right.
Okay.
So I have my other program, Aragorn the Matrix Hunter, that says even elves have friends from afar. So this gives me plus reroll 2 dice on Matrix tracking tests.
Yep. Okay.
Is that just a special move, or is that just to check the situation?
Well, it's 2D. Well, do it as a. You should have a hacking move that allows you to get into a system.
I have a playbook move, Combat Hacker.
Let's see.
Oh, Hack the Planet. Where is?
Yeah, that's
why
what
is-
you want is hack the planet.
Yeah, it's not on my character sheet.
Hack the planet is either a basic or advanced move, I think. Nope, it is a playbook move.
Hacker. I don't see it. Rigger?
Oh, maybe it is a rigger move.
No, I don't see it under Hacker or Rigger.
All right, it's just 2d6 plus your awareness plus any bonuses that you have. You can take that +1 forward on this as well.
Okay, awareness is +1, 2d6 +2.
Nice.
12.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, you have a fix on the location of where this intranet is running.
You should come here, break me out.
Yep.
We'll
So
go.
GPS comes up. He's far into town. You're looking at it. It's basically it's a bunch of warehouses near the dock.
Okay. I'll give the information to Gantu so he can.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get on our way there. Like, what do we know about who runs down the dock? Like, whose neighborhood that is? Anything like that? Like, there's specific gangs or powers that might be down there.
Actually, the dock is pretty well regulated because it's merchandise coming in and out. So you can expect that you're going to have not police, but they will have their own private security. Definitely, there's not going to be a gang presence there. At least not as far as like gangers go. They might be paying some kickbacks to a gang or two. If you've got any way of reaching out to a contact to find that out, you're welcome to try. But it is a nicer part of the neighborhood.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm driving, so if you know somebody, Ivan, definitely not Scout. Do not give him a pan.
No.
anybody with contacts down by the docks that might be able to give us a better understanding of the lay of the land, now's a good time. Otherwise, like, we're kind of going in somewhat blind here.
I know people from magical community. I don't know of anyone that would have information with that. Do we go blind or do we risk, someone in the back seat making phone call?
I'd rather go in blind.
Hey now, come on.
So
Nope,
does no one thinks that they might have a contact? If you
I
don't,
don't.
that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I
Steven
do.
Scout might have some contacts.
My contact was my old partner who's mad at me.
Right. Well, I mean, but what I'm saying is there's a move called pull strings. If you think you might have a contact, you can roll that to see how well that relationship is.
Oh, okay. Let me read it real quick here.
Pull strings is under,
Advanced moves.
yeah, it's an
at the bottom.
advanced move. It's a presence based.
Yeah, I can try it.
Okay, go for it.
I applied for private security at the docks when things were going bad for me.
Yeah, that tracks.
They didn't like
That
me.
tracks.
They didn't like me.
Yeah, that tracks a lot.
Oh, snap.
It's one of those. Who's this? You got a lot of nerve calling back here, buddy.
So, Gantu, I think we may need to go undercover as I look back at the thong that's over Scout's head.
I am not wearing that. I have too much pride.
I mean, I might look good at it.
Get dressed, Scout.
I also feel that might draw a lot of attention our way. How close of a signal, like, how accurate of a signal do we have? Like, how precise is it?
Well, you can pinpoint that within 10 feet.
Okay. Well, there's that.
We should try and do search on maps, use Street View, see if we can see name on building.
Yeah, company or something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, the building that he is in just says Mechanical Solutions Inc.
I don't know anything about Mechanical Solutions.
Run a quick search. Just do a sort of general lookup of it.
Yeah, they basically sell mechanical bits for fabrication of larger devices. Make me check the situation roll.
All right. Awareness, okay.
Yeah. Okay. It is obviously a shell corporation. Like, you start digging, you can't find financials. You can't find anything other than someone at some point in time registered for a business license, and that's it.
Okay, well, this is clearly, obviously, not to. There's a puppeteer behind this company. Gotta wonder if it's Aslan that's involved in this or something
I
else.
hope not. Is there a way that I can send a message back to Techno?
He's still on the screen.
Techno, do the searching on this company. This is who has you. Find out who is.
Okay.
Who's the power behind? Who's the wizard behind it? Kurt, damn it!
Yeah, I got it. All right. Another hack the planet.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
would be fine. Or
Right.
yeah, because
Right,
you
I
need
made a
the
macro.
information fast. Or you can do the sourcing to get it too if you want to just check forums.
No, I'll do hack the planet. With my hack exploitation script, I can reroll some
Sure.
dice if need be.
Okay.
So, that did not work. Let me try this again. Ooh, I'm gonna reroll both of them. I'm gonna reroll both of them.
Go for it.
There, I got a 10.
Okay. So you're able to track it down to you can't find out who it's owned by, but you are able to track it down to the point where it has a government tax code.
Ooh. it's the feds.
Might have something to
Well,
do with
no, it's not the
Or it's-
feds. It's the military.
that.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's even worse.
Might
Yeah,
have
we
something to
just
do with
stole
that.
from them too.
I don't think it's related to that because he technically wasn't involved in that one, but it might be related
true.
to the breakfast thing and the
Oh
the,
shit!
the politician
Yes.
that we.
What did you all do?
No, I mean, like you. I think you were there for that, but it was We'll talk about it later.
I don't think I
pretty
had
cool.
breakfast with politicians.
No,
It
it
wasn't-
was a military
it-
thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I was. Was I there?
I don't know.
I think you were there for that one.
I've slept since then. Who knows?
Yeah. Well,
Murlock. Last thing I remember, Murlock was missing.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to break into government facility to rescue Techno-G. Now, Scout, I know this sounds bad. But trust me, we're saving a good person today.
Why don't we just? I told you I applied for security. I know the guy. Why don't I just go up and talk to him and ask if we can just poke around a bit?
I'm gonna look over to Ivan, by the way, and be like, "Is there someone else we're getting to in addition to Techno-G?"
I was lying, friend. I'm trying to get Scout to be on our side.
Sorry, my bad.
Whoa! I'm a good person.
I think you
I'm
are.
still
You are
here.
Guys! I can hear you.
Well,
Ugh.
How persuasive are you being, Ivan?
I don't know. I'm trying to schmooze you a little bit. Apply to your sense of doing the right thing as a cop, I guess.
All right. This
I was
obviously,
abducted by a black ops team, and I'm on a black ops site right now. That's illegal.
They're holding him hostage.
Obviously, something nefarious is happening. You're right, and you know,
They're
Yeah,
not
the
respecting
security's
his
not going to let the
rights.
police in there. So even if we call the cops, they're not going to do anything. I'll
Right.
give
Me
you that.
full of drugs against my wishes. I mean,
Think
if
of
it
his
was an ass,
constitutional
I might have been
rights.
like, okay.
This is still illegal. We should not be doing this. So, maybe I'll go along with it if you let me have a new pan.
I don't have a new pan to get you, but as soon as we rescue Techno-G, we'll have him set you up new pan. I promise. I will shake hands on if you want.
I want a nice one this time. Like these burners, they keep breaking so fast. There's viruses like pre-installed. It's not cool. I want a good one.
You need to stop installing browser extensions, friends. That's the problem.
I'm just trying to expand the memory.
Okay, I promise I will vouch for this with Techno. Yes,
All right, but we're not robbing anything. We're
We're
here to
not
get Techno
robbing.
in and out.
we're
not
here to
stealing
get
anything.
Techno in and out. We're not stealing anything.
and if anyone
not
gets in
breaking
our
anything
way, we're killing them, right?
No, we're not killing anyone. We don't rob. We don't kill. We're getting Techno-G out. That's all. And then we're still the good guys. It's okay.
Yes, that is exactly what we shall do. No
Wait a minute, we don't
killing
rob or
any-
kill anymore? Oh,
Shh.
okay.
Quiet.
All right. I saw an ad for a new pan on the billboard back there as the cops were chasing us, and it looked really cool. So I want that one.
Okay, did you get make model? Maybe we see.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
it
still
was some
approaching the
fruity
docks?
sort of brand. I'm not sure what it was.
Very well.
You guys still approaching the docks?
Oh yeah.
All right.
We're headed there.
Well, Gantu, you're coming up to Gatehouse. There's a young man with a long ponytail. He's got a cigarette in his mouth. He's got a clipboard, digital. There's a freight truck in front of you. You know, he's just checking off, has the driver sign it. You guys come up. Gives you a good big smile. Good evening.
Hey, how you doing there?
Doing all right. Who you here for?
Vandalay Industries, import export. We got to do a little bit of a cleanup on their on site.
Vandalay. I don't have a Vandalay
Vandalay.
here.
He's a
They go
quality
by
import
another.
exporter.
They go by another name. I'm not seeing the
Might
Vandalay.
be. Look, I just got dispatch just sent me over here. You know, I just drive the truck and clean the place.
All right. Oh yeah, Big Johnson's. You guys do great work.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know,
He kind of looks at you though. He's like, "Your ads are a little misleading, though."
Listen, we've got the good cleaners in the back. Do not you worry.
mm-hmm.
All right. Well, you got some kind of paperwork or anything? If you want to give me some kind of persuasion here, which would be make them sweat or seduce roll.
So I feel like if this is my like competition,
Mhm.
I would have probably a fairly decent
Yeah.
understanding of their paperwork stuff. So maybe there might be paperwork nearby. I might kind of go fishing around in,
Sure.
and try to just try to make up some pretty standard work order just for basic cleanup.
Yeah, I mean, you find their digital pad, you find their forms and stuff. Go ahead and make me a roll.
I'm gonna do a fast talk.
That
Since
works.
It's one of my
Fast
face
talk
ones.
is
Yeah.
fine.
8 partial success.
Okay, choose one.
Let's see. They check up on our story later.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, this will do for now. I mean, I'm gonna have to check the contacts and everything. I'll get you on the way back out. You can be
Yeah.
maybe an hour, a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours should be. It doesn't seem like it's too difficult a job.
All right. And he slaps
And I
the
will
side
s-
of your van.
I
Go
will
ahead.
state the logo or not the logo, the motto of the company, and just remember, if you have any trouble, you just go ahead and just call the main office and just talk directly to the main office about us and this right here, and I'll point at so I'm just trying to draw all the
Sure,
negative attention
yeah.
towards my
Of
organization.
course. Yep. Yeah.
They will get bad Yelp review.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
A minus on the Better Business Bureau.
He opens. The gate rolls open. He lets you in.
And I figure it's probably a good idea if we don't pull right up in front.
Yep.
So maybe we'll find ourselves just do a circle round and see if we can kind of
so
assess the situation.
It's in the middle of a bunch of warehouses. Just imagine a grid pattern of streets, right? Each of these warehouses is, maybe a 40 by 40 cube. Some of them are single story, some of them are 2-story. The one that you're looking at is a single story. You crisscross a few streets. They all have cameras, you're noticing. So even the one that you're looking at with cameras, they're no different than any of the other ones. And you're always going to be in view of somebody's camera, just by the nature of how the buildings are.
Okay. We got cameras here.
Do we park somewhere, go invisible and then exits?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, I need a few minutes to center myself again to make sure that I can support us for that long.
Okay.
So I'll do another center.
I'll look around for a somewhat blind spot where I could park the van. Where if we got out of the truck, just getting out of the truck,
Yeah.
opening the doors, we can do that invisibly.
Sure. You kind of get out of this grid of buildings, just right outside, kind of where the wharfs start. And there's parking spaces there that you notice that none of the cameras look directly at the parking spaces. So you can just literally park where
Okay,
you're supposed to and be fine.
Yeah, we'll just park it there. And okay, I think we're good. Just let us know when you're ready.
Yep, I'll go ahead and turn the 3 of us invisible. That's going to cost me 6 essence. Where's my cast a spell? And this is a perception since it's illusion. Where's perception?
Techno G has gone full max headroom back there.
I'm sorry, it's a presence. My bad.
Just remember, Scout.
Oh,
they
wow.
get in the way, you just kill.
Yeah.
Don't, no hesitation. Just take them right out. You know?
Yep.
Nice.
You're all invisible.
All right.
And then I guess at this point, approach the coordinates we have. Do we still have Techno on
Yeah.
online?
Yep.
Okay.
He's still there with you.
All right.
And we see him on the pan, even
Yeah.
though we're invisible.
Yeah, you can see him. Actually, that's true. The pan's on you, so the pan's invisible too. So no, you can't see him.
But we can
But we
hear
can
him.
still.
now.
I
We can
gotta-
hear
as
him.
long as I do not drop this, we're
Yeah.
okay.
Just throw it up in the air. Whee!
I show up on screens nearby as you go by.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Just hang tight there, Techno. We coming. We're coming.
So the warehouse has a kind of like a garage style door, and then it's got a single steel door as well. It's got a buzzer on the outside, the ubiquitous camera that they all have. This one doesn't have a glass inset, so it's just a solid steel door. It's got a buzzer and a microphone, and then the roll-up steel doors, which are down currently.
Any so you said there's a single story?
Single
You
story.
said it's single story warehouse. Okay. Any kind of like roof access or anything anywhere we can find?
Give me check the situation.
If
I
that
don't wanna waste
doesn't
this
work,
invisibility.
then we could just press the buzzer,
No.
and they
Okay.
say, "Who's there?" And no one answers, and we press the buzzer.
It does
and
have
eventually they send someone out, and we sneak in.
it does
We're
have an
shooting
air
the fight.
conditioner on the roof, but it is not got a entry large enough for a person to go down.
Okay.
So you're not seeing any other way in or out. This one doesn't have any windows or any other ways in or out other than the steel door and the rolling door.
Okay.
Let's press the buzzer, and
I
we
think-
won't say anything. We'll be very quiet.
Yeah, I think.
Or
that
we just
actually
ask
makes
Techno
sense.
to hack it open. I don't know if that's even possible.
Yes,
That is fair. Yeah.
probably
So do you push
in
the
there.
buzzer?
in their systems.
Sure, I'll push the buzzer.
Okay. There's a zzzt, and the door clicks and just opens.
I don't like this.
The room is dark except for a single overhead bulb with a large reflector dish. And you can see a bunch of LEDs and lights. There's a table that's in the center of the light, and you can see Techno G laid out on the table with all like IVs stuck in his arm, all kinds of medical probes. He looks horrible. Like he's naked. He's been patched up, so his skin looks very Frankensteinish. Like he was ripped up. Like it was like he took like full automatic gunfire to the torso. But someone's done a really good job of patching him up. You can see like EKG and everything else in the background is showing fairly nominal. His heart rate is a little elevated, but everything looks good.
Carefully move inside.
Yeah.
Is that me? Move the pan over there. Move the pan over there.
I'll try and hold. So we
Oh
can
my
see.
god, I look terrible.
Yep.
Turn it off. Turn it off. I don't want to see it.
Trying to tell you that for a while now, but
Yep. There's a surgical table nearby that's just outside of the light. You can see like scalpels. You can see there's a dish that's it's got to have like 50 bullets in it. They've been used, so they're all sponged up and everything. Somebody did a really good job of patching him up. And laying on the tray or next to the tray is a photocopy of that picture of what's his name now? Sorry.
Murlock?
Morlock's group in the government, and Murlock is circled, and then like in Sharpie pen, find him, ! And then there's an envelope laying there.
Wow. Okay.
Can you unplug me?
Scout,
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead and unplug him?
Does anybody
Yeah, I
have
unplug him.
any reason to have medical knowledge?
I don't.
Okay, Scout will because it would be part of his training, but he's not going to be terribly good at it. Does anybody else have a reason to have medical training?
Other than patching ourselves up, no, nothing formal.
The
Right.
majority of my training was put pressure on it and call the EMT.
Okay, give me a first aid roll.
Oh boy, I don't like this. No, not him.
It's fine. Scout's doing much better.
I'm getting tons of XP this session, guys.
Scout, he seems to know what he's doing. He takes a look and he starts unplugging a few things, and now you see Techno G's vital signs just start.
Hey, hey,
Techno,
that doesn't
You
feel
told
good.
me to
I don't
pull
like
the
that.
plug.
I don't like that.
Techno, everything goes bright white, and you are racked with pain. His Techno G's body starts convulsing on the table.
Can I lend aid to try to stabilize him in some way, and/or turn the sounds of the machines off because they're annoying?
Okay, so this is past him doing it, so you can't render aid at this point, but you can try your own first aid roll.
Okay, first aid, huh? Oh, dear.
Oh, things are getting dark in here.
That's a craft roll. Oh dear God. All right.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Yeah,
Okay.
That's my worst stat.
How much karma does Techno-G have right now?
Karma. 5.
Okay.
5 karma.
Blow 3 of them and you won't be dead.
Well, okay, 2. I have 2.
All right. He starts seizing.
You guys are killing me. I don't know what's going on in here.
He starts seizing and frothing at the mouth, and then like he goes like looking at the scanners. He goes, his heart stops, and he goes brain dead for 10 seconds, and then bleep, bleep, it comes back.
I will slap a trauma patch on him.
All right.
You gotta stop doing whatever you're doing out there.
Yeah. So
I'm just
Techno-G,
standing there with the cord.
you sit up. You sit up just as this stim patch has been slammed on you, making your heart race even faster.
You guys suck.
Are you alive?
Alive. More
Well,
important.
I feel like I'm 3 points light.
Alive.
You're alive. That is true. We saved you. You're welcome.
Good job, everybody.
Where
Good
the
job.
hell are
Good
we?
job, Scout. You saved him. Way to go.
Damn straight I did.
Look at that. You finally did something right. All right.
I do
Would like-
everything right.
That's a
but
lot
yeah.
of bullet holes. I'm
Yeah,
invincible.
they saved all the slugs if you want souvenirs. Maybe you make like necklace or like grill or
Well, I'm gonna make
Ooh,
bullets.
it'd be a cool grill.
Yep.
Make
Well,
bullets
also-
and shoot them back at them.
So
Like,
Techno,
like
Techno, you look around as you're sitting up, and you know, just outside of the floodlights, you're seeing. You're pretty sure that you've got probably half a mile worth of synthetic intestines in you now. You might have a synthetic spleen now.
So, did my essence go down? I was already at 2.
No, this is surgical, meant to not cause essence loss. So again, somebody did a damn good job at saving your life.
I need an aspirin.
Other than like the message that was clearly left for us, can I do a scan of the room just to see if there's anything here that they might have accidentally left behind to give an idea of who
Yep.
this person was?
Sure.
That they might not have intended to.
Check the situation.
yes.
10.
All right, go ahead. Ask your questions. You get 3 of them.
So, well, let's see.
It doesn't have to be those exact questions. I mean, you can
Right.
phrase it, you know, to get 3 bits of information.
Yeah, like I guess the biggest thing I want to know is like who's in control here from the sense of like was this like an official is this an official house or is just like something kind of thrown together like slapdash?
Okay. So you look around, and what you stumble upon is near the roll-up doors. Someone had to jury rig it so that it would close. It doesn't look like it's been used in a long time. It's really rusty, and they used a knife,
Okay.
a particularly well-balanced throwing knife.
Okay.
And if you remember back to the dossiers you read on his crew, one of the members was really good with knives, particularly throwing knives.
Okay. This is one of his crew then, in whatever one that was. I guess the other question was how long ago did they leave?
By, you know what? Yeah, there's fresh oil right outside the roll-up doors. It's still a little warm, so hours, maybe
Okay.
4 or 5 hours ago.
Now convey that to Techno so he can try to get into whatever security footage around whatever window that might be. And then you said there were cameras everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, let's put him to work now that he just died.
Hell yeah! I'm pretty sure he wants to know who the hell did this to him. And then
Yes.
third question. It's a good third question.
So we know who saved him.
Yeah, we know he saved him. We know how long ago they left.
We know why because of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Why did your dad leave for cigarettes and never come back?
I feel triggered.
Because he was doing Scout's wife.
Oh.
DM is supposed to be impartial. Come on now.
I guess what is my best escape evasion route if we wanted to get out of here without Ivan having to recast invisibility? I Like, what's a way we can get out of here undetected?
There are boats.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
You wouldn't have to
Stick
go
a
back
boat.
through the gates at all.
Okay. And
Let's
you know,
steal a boat.
the best thing is that damn company is gonna get so much trouble. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
We could rig that van to explode.
I don't know.
It was just an idea. I was thinking it could be
We
fun,
do-
but we don't have to.
Yeah.
That
do,
might give us away a little too much.
Yeah. I don't know. We got techno. We got an envelope here. We got
Oh
an
yeah,
idea
what's
who
in
this
the
is.
envelope?
Yeah. This envelope.
The envelope is old-fashioned blueprints of the Aztec Tower.
Oh no.
Holy shit!
Getting blood all over by. Oh, what's this? Okay. We got a way in, sorta, kinda.
Now we can figure out something. We can sneak in.
If I may remind you guys, our mission here was to get Techno G out. So I suggest we make a hasty exit before we are caught here, breaking the law.
I
Now we're
agree.
breaking the law. We hit a button, the door opened. We didn't even break in.
I'm naked. Is my stuff here?
I'll hand him the G string.
No, actually, there is some stuff here.
Techno G string.
Yeah, there's like a trash can full of your clothing or what's left of it, with all the bullet-ridden holes in it.
Okay, well I dump that out, and then take the trash can and sweep anything useful into the trash can to go with me, and then I just I carry that like here.
Yep. So all the medical equipment is actually in like these military crates, like, so you can just like pop the tops back on and take it all with you if you wanted to.
Yeah, this. Grab that one, Scout. Grab that one.
Yeah.
Just in case someone else gets shot up 50 times
Yeah.
by my drones. I saw that footage. That was funny, guys. I mean, for the drone, it was funny for the drone.
I don't think I was actually shot. I think it just shot at me, right?
Oh, that reminds me. Now I checked my cyber eye. Is only Vincent up? Is Bob still down?
Bob isn't on the network at all.
Oh, what happened to Bob? Hey, did you guys see Bob?
No, we just saw Vincent.
Oh,
Who's Bob?
His drone.
my other drone. The one that doesn't
Who's
shoot.
Vincent?
The one that he's the one that shoots, and Bob's the one that surveils. I can't find. I don't have any connection to Bob
Well, as you're coming out of the warehouse,
with a bunch of crates.
the van has a built-in pan, and you hear like the Big Johnson's jingles go off. It's like, we'll plow your dirt and wreck your carpets, Big Johnson's. And you hear somebody come on saying, "Ow, ow, where the hell are you?" We're getting somebody from the dock saying you've got a cleaning commission down there.
Okay.
What?
Maybe we go on the boats. We go on the
Let's
we
go with
for a
boats.
boat. Let's go
I
for a
like
boat ride.
boats.
Let's go for a boat ride.
He's just like, just start walking another direction.
Yeah, let's find us a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Techno G wants a boat. The van thing is played out. I'll go get all my gear later.
Yeah, there's a number of smaller boats, mid-side boats, tugboats. What do you want to steal? There are a bunch of like small power boats.
That sounds
We need a
Single
massive
engine.
barge that we can have as our new headquarters.
I want a Miami Vice speedboat.
I like
Cigar
that
boat.
idea.
We're gonna do some reenact some Dr. No scenes.
Yeah, there are
Can you
plenty
promise
of
me?
there are
no
plenty
stealing.
of
We can't steal a boat.
there are plenty
they're
of
here.
power.
We're not.
Check
We're
them
not.
out. They're
We'll-
like it's a public library, man. It's like
They're
checking out
rentals.
books. What's wrong with
I'll tell you
rentals?
what. You
So
all
we're
go.
paying credits?
I'm going to go pay the credits. You all go get everything on the boat. I'll go
Hey.
to the office.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'll pay them real quick.
Are you happy now, Scout? Are you happy?
Yeah, I mean,
See?
if we're actually
There you
renting
go.
it, that's fine. I don't have a problem. with
Exactly what we're doing. Come on.
Ivan, we're gonna get the
You take us
small
for-
yacht.
Okay, a small yacht.
Yeah,
Yes,
with the cigar boat on the back.
that. Can we afford that? Come on, guys. We don't want to cut into profit.
Can we
Oh, no,
get
no,
a
no.
rowboat and can I just take Scout out into the middle of a lake and just Godfather to him? Can I just do
Well,
that?
as a matter of fact, we're gonna take that rowboat and that 100 feet of rope too.
What are we skiing?
right, so yeah, there are any number of single engine speedboats around. None of them are too impressive. They look like they're mostly they're utilitarian. Like they're not speedboats taken out just for the love of that. It's just like people probably take them out to do some repairs on nets and things like that out in the river, into the ocean, that sort of thing. So they're a little rusty, but they all seem to be in good repair.
Is there a security boat?
There is one that has the little dome with the light on it.
Let's take that one.
Wouldn't that make be a little bit too hot for us right now?
Well, we'll turn the GPS off on it. It's fine.
They might be more inclined to chase us down if we're in a security boat.
But
if we're in some
we might
random
also be
schmuck's
able
boat.
to stop other boats and upgrade later.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't think they rent the security boats out. I think those aren't for sale.
No, that's for cosplayers.
That would be LARPing probably, but
Yeah, I think so.
High-end cosplay or LARP.
let's just get the speed. I'm gonna go to the office. I'm going to
Yeah.
rent the speedboat.
Exactly.
Why don't
I'm
we
gonna
just
go
see
get
what
it.
they have available? I'll go with Ivan. We'll see what they got.
No. I need your help carrying all this stuff.
Yeah,
here.
we
Come
got
on,
these
you gotta-
crates.
You're our medical expert, and we got a guy who's nearly dying. Now you can't leave his side.
Here,
That-
carry
did
this
save
crate
his
for me
life.
too.
You're right.
Seriously,
I
It's
did
like
save
that's-
his life.
You
Put the
cannot
crate
leave
right in
his
front of his
side,
face.
Scout. You must adhere to him like you two are those conjoined twins. Like you just
No,
got to keep
shut.
an eye on
Quiet.
him all the
Got to.
time.
No,
This is
no.
this is a good time to bring it up, Techno. They promised me a new pan, and they said it'd be top of the line.
Okay, all right. I'll get you top of the
My
line.
burners just keep breaking, and it's
get-
not cool.
Sure. Top of
Ivan,
the line.
as you pass the the Big Johnson's van again, you hear once again the pan going off, saying, "Al, where are you? I've got 30 widowers here waiting for us to wax their basement. Man, they're thirsty. I don't think I'm getting out of here alive. Back up, Al."
Go ahead and dive in and pick up the radio. I am on the way. There was terrible thong emergency. It was all up in the wrong places, and I had to get it dry cleaned.
All right, so what are you really doing, Ivan? So you're heading back.
I was just walking around.
Walking around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
just-
I picked up on that.
Yeah, just going long enough that I can come back like, oh, paperwork's done. It's all us. I paid in full, and I even left a healthy tip.
We got this
They were
red
very
one,
happy.
right? The red
We've
one.
got
Scout,
that.
check Techno's bandages and such while Ivan's off.
Don't
doing
have
that.
any bandages.
I'll
I'm
load the
brand
stuff.
new.
Check
Ivan-
his wounds. Yeah, see if
Ivan, I
anything-
just want to say I'm really proud of you. You're turning over a new leaf
Thank
here.
you.
And
I really think that you have been a good influence on my, the need for criminal activities.
that warms my heart because I've really been trying, and for a while I thought like I wasn't getting through to you guys, but
They're
just seeing
finally getting through.
I don't know.
I
I think if
appreciate that.
Ivan
I
is going to
appreciate
say
that.
that with a straight face, he went back and shot the guy at the booth.
Smoke's rising in the background.
Shit's burning down. In all of these crates that we've now loaded on the boat. Who's driving the boat? Gantu? I know you are.
You got to recover. It's fine.
All right, cool. I'm gonna sort through all the crates we pulled.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bunch of military grade hospital equipment. It's a bit built for mobile mass unit type things.
Is there clothing of any sort?
Oh, and it's also about 20 to 30 years old. It's not new
No.
tech.
Much like Scout's new pan is going to be.
You're just
We're
gonna
top
hit him
of
with
the
a frying
line.
pan. Just like here's your pan, frying pan.
Here's your pan, top of the line, 30 years ago.
I will not be made a fool of.
Techno, you've got to listen. I know it's bad. You got to meet me halfway, Techno. At least put some cool stickers on it, make it look neat.
Okay. I got one with stickers. It's a little bulkier, but it'll work.
It's got the Hello Kitty stickers on it. Makes it special.
How did you know?
Yeah. Guys are on a speedboat. Techno G, I take it that you would have disabled GPS and all of that.
Yeah, that was the first thing I did.
Pulled the
So-
antennas so that it's off the network.
Yep, everything.
Yeah.
Just everything that's not navigation or propulsion.
Right. This actually it's a dumb vehicle, so you can't even jack into it. It's completely manual control. Anybody know how to drive a boat?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, absolutely. It's just like driving a van.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how to
I
drive.
have.
No, it really is.
Yep.
It's just like driving a van.
Yeah, make me, if you're the driver, do me a make them sweat, or excuse me, stay frosty. Stay frosty with, in this case, awareness.
Awareness. Okay. Alright. Stay frost. Sorry, I'm sorry. Did you say stay frosty?
Stay frosty. Yep,
All right, accidentally.
with awareness.
All right. Partial success.
Okay, so what'll happen is that while you do in fact know how to get it going in the right direction, and once it's moving, you can kind of direct it, you don't know anything about the actual laws governing running a boat in these waters.
Right.
So you are zooming past people who are, screaming and yelling at you. You're having to quickly move out of the
No
way of
wake zone.
larger tugboats.
Does that
Yeah.
sign say no wake up zone? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Let me do a network search on information of we should be doing 5 miles an hour.
so you succeed, but you are making a spectacle of yourself.
Okay.
On the other hand, it is a fast boat.
I mean, there is a naked elf standing on the back of it,
Yeah.
rummaging through crates too. So
Yeah.
Maybe while one of you are back there, you can figure out where we're gonna go hold up and where we're gonna park the boat. Where am I going, guys?
I wait, I hadn't thought that far ahead.
I'm just going right into the waves.
Yep. This would be a good time for somebody to roll a contact you might have to get you a place to lay low. If you're trying to find some place new and potentially uncompromised.
I want to get my van.
Okay.
Get drones.
You can go back and get your van.
Let's go get the van. If we want, I can see if I can contact one of my magical contacts. Maybe they have a place we can lay low, and it may actually have magical wards against the Aztec detection.
I can call my old partner.
No.
He's not
No.
not exactly happy with me, but
Nope,
I think
even
he'd
worse.
give us a place to stay.
Well, anybody that wants to tap a contact, go ahead and do some pull strings.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I
Oh, I got a seven.
I have the garage I just bought into. Remember, I have my own bay.
Yeah, that's actually
where your van
where
was.
that's where your van is right now.
Well, that's good because then there's probably clothes and some gear.
Okay.
I got partial. I think I like the as much as I want to go requires a favor. I think I'm gonna go with the they aren't happy about it. Like maybe they let me lay low before and there was a few accidental fires.
Hey, Ivan, yeah. You want a favor? After the last time I asked you to take my sister around the town, and she comes back pregnant. Now, I realize it wasn't you that got her pregnant, but she comes back pregnant. When I ask you, my best friend, to take my only sister out of the town, and now you come to me asking for a place to lay low. I see how
Yeah,
it is,
man. I'm
Ivan.
sorry about that. Listen, I tried my best. She is a very she's very independent and strong-headed. She, I'd like, no, don't do it. I'll light you on fire. I'll kill your date. But it just didn't work out.
Well, the kid actually turned out not so bad, so I don't hate you a lot, man. And Ivan, we were fraternity brothers in college, so I'm going to do a little something for you. Little something for you. I got this
Okay.
little shack that, when I want to commune with nature and I want to go out there and I want to harvest those special mushrooms for those special evenings,
Ooh.
the ones I'm talking about.
I know,
Ivan.
those are
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So you just head outside, just outside the Barrens. I'll give you here. I'll send you the address here. Yeah. I'll tell you what. You go ahead and you lay low there. Fuel tank should be good. I want you to fill it back up before you leave. And I won't shoot you the next time I see you. Now, my
I
sister,
appreciate that.
my sister pretty much wants to put your balls under the fire. I mean, but that's my sister. We go
Well,
way back. My sister,
understand.
she's something of a bitch too. So I'm conflicted, is what I'm saying, Ivan. But
Okay.
you
Well,
can
I
have
mean,
my place for a
I
little bit.
appreciate that. We'll fill up the tanks, and I'll tell you what. I'll send you a gift to the child, and congratulations on becoming uncle. It's a very exciting time.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, he's an organ donor, right? Yeah.
That's true. Blood types matter.
Yeah. Fuck you very much, Ivan. Click.
All right.
All right, yeah, you got this little shack out in the woods.
Now, Techno, I need you to be cool about the next sentence I'm about to say. It does not have the internets.
What are you talking about? Everything has the internet.
Okay, at least I couldn't figure it out. I don't know Wi-Fi password.
All right. Yeah, so we'll say that you can get there mostly by the boat. You just pull up upside a wharf. Let me make a little roll here, just because
Can I
you were
dog
drawing
brain my
attention.
van to meet me?
If you can get to a terminal, because you don't have your deck with you right now.
Well, I have my deck. I don't have my pan.
No, you don't have your deck. The deck was in your mind in the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to stop at a cafe. I need donuts and internet.
I could go for some soy coffee.
All right.
Scout, you up
Soy
for some
coffee?
donuts and soy coffee?
Oh, I'm always up for donuts. Can't have enough
That
donuts.
was the answer.
All right.
That's what I was expecting.
So you pull up alongside this decommissioned oil drill platform. It's been turned into a 24/7 cafe now.
Nice.
Oh,
I like
There
it.
are small boats that have been pulled up. It looks like this gets used a lot by local nomads, people that don't really live in the city, use the waterways. Convenient place to stop over for some gas and food and whatever. So it's a little diner, slinging the
Sweet.
best of soy hash and soy calf that you would ever want.
excited. Let's go eat. It's been a while.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You said they have fuel here?
Yeah.
Do they have jerry cans by any chance?
Yep.
I'll buy 4 or 5 jerry cans full of food and load them into the boat. Maybe emergency, maybe we refill friend's tank.
Maybe we blow something up.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Techno is nude, by the way.
Yeah.
Actually,
He's got the G-string.
yeah. He can put on the thong and the leather vest that were back in the van if you wanted to.
Any
yeah,
chance they sell clothing here, like really gaudy tourist clothing?
Oh yeah, they got like the crappy T-shirts with the misprints on them.
Oh, I'll go in first when I'm getting those jerry cans, and I will get the brightest, most obnoxious like jogger shorts and Hawaiian shirt and some flip flops.
Plastic shoes and
I just
blaze
stroll in
orange.
the thong and the vest.
They got clothes for you. What are you doing, man?
Unsurprisingly,
this budgie smuggler's fine.
unsurprisingly,
it's very obvious you have not shaved in a while. You need this.
not unsurprisingly, we find out that Techno G would not pass the entrance test for a job at Big Johnson's.
Oh,
Hey!
You're throwing shade tonight.
Wait a minute. They got to shave. It'll look larger.
That's 50% bush, I'll have you know. All right,
I haven't been able to manscape. I was dead for a minute.
yeah, so you got a terminal, got a crappy public terminal.
Cool. I'm gonna tunnel VPN through the network so that I can get into the garage, fire up Vincent and have him run Overwatch on. Have Vincent scan the garage. Is Bob or parts of Bob there? Is it all shot up?
I'm going to say you're able to turn on your internal cameras in the van. No, apparently you were in the middle of repairing Bob. Bob
he
is
was
taken
crushed.
apart. He's on your tool desk. He's just not active.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set the dog brain on the van to meet us at the closest waterway to this,
Sure.
and then have Vincent surveillance Overwatch
Okay.
on the van to make sure no one's following or anything.
This is where you also, now that you're doing a real physical connection, he you do have video of everything that happened within the last 48 hours.
I send a short clip of Vincent shooting at Scout to Ivan and Gantu's pans.
Nice.
There's a wallpaper like that you could do on a pan. I want the face of Scout as he's first getting shot at to be my wallpaper.
There's
Perfect.
a reason I pulled the plug on you, Techno G.
Didn't work.
So you load up on some food, some jerry cans of fuel. Techno G's got his van coming. Anything else you want to do while you can get supplies? This is probably the last place you're going to be able to get supplies and still be on the water before you get to your hideout.
Pick up some more trauma patches, maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Happy with the donuts.
What are you paying for all of this with?
Oh, with the sketchy payment.
Okay.
The sketchy payment?
Isn't that all we have?
Is that the one that's from Aaron?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. I want a. Just looking at some gear here. Let's see. I need a new comm, probably. I need a pan, so I get a burner.
They got pan. They got burner pans. Yeah, not a problem with that.
Burner pan, comm.
Scout, do you want to see if there's a pan here that meets your fancy?
Yeah, I mean, I saw one that had like some sort of fruit logo. I just want a really nice one. You know, I've never had a nice
the
one.
orange. Sure, the orange. Yeah. If it breaks, you can't fix it. You got to get a new one.
Well, I mean, this one won't break because it's nice, right? Like that's the whole point.
So everything on the shelf here, like off brands, like they purport to be 95% compatible with the name brands.
It's like tangerine instead
Yes.
of orange.
Yes.
You see, like these are the ones I've always had. I don't want these. I want a nice one.
Oh well, this is all we got right now, so I guess you get nothing. I need
I'll
some
wait,
grenades.
I'll wait. I'm patient.
But they have grenades.
Ordnance. Actually, go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me 2d6.
All right. 7.
No ordnance. No.
Okay. How about some, as I call my look, shadow casual?
Yes, you can get some
clothing.
basic clothing. Yeah.
Yeah, basic clothing.
I don't got clothes for you, man. What are you doing? Where are the flip-flops? They're cool.
Hot pink is not my color.
You're just not trying hard enough, friends.
Yeah, let's see. I think that's all. I think I just need. Hopefully, we're not going to get shot at between now and then, right?
Ooh, actually, I'll go ahead and pick up a couple burner phones.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get one set up now and be like, Scout, this is one of my backups until we buy you the good one. If you want to borrow one, you can borrow this one.
Oh yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Does it need more memory downloaded, or does it come?
It
with
does not. It does not. It has the maximum amount of memory allocated to this device.
You see, I don't get why more don't come that way. Why do they have you like
Listen.
install the memory after you get it? That's so
Scams. It's scams, just like pockets on women's pants. Just scams and lies. This is the one. This will do, and I promise. We shook hands. I'll still get you a good one.
stupid. Okay, yeah. I appreciate that.
Can I get a deck?
I feel like we're growing so much closer.
We are. I'm just trying to keep Gantu from killing you until we can sacrifice you like meat shield.
Yeah, you can get a basic
Sacrifice.
deck off the shelf. Nothing fancy, but yeah.
Yeah, all right. Just some gear. So I really just want to be able to connect and keep an eye on the van and Vincent in case something happens with them. So I can get to my regular level of gear.
Yeah. All right. So if that's all your shopping that you're going to do, you head off. It takes the better part of an hour. You start to see more and more of the city kind of going by. The buildings are getting worse and worse until you're hitting woodland. You start seeing every once in a while, you'll see a house with a wharf set out into the water. You keep going. and you haven't seen a house for a while. And then you pull up to this kind of ramshackle wharf. There's an old rowboat that's it's taken on water and it's listing to one side. And you see this single story log cabin. It's got a chimney.
Whoa.
Roof looks
This
like
is
it's
nice.
all right. It might not let water in. Hard to tell. But what you're not seeing is electricity.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me just of home as growing up as child. This is good.
So I'll be out of touch with the van and Vincent until they get within their own specific Wi-Fi range. Okay. Well, that should give us a little heads up if they're being followed or something, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, your pans still work, so there is still some
then
signal
it's
out
fine.
here.
Then it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm keeping a careful eye on that.
Okay. Yeah. So you check out the cabin. It's got 2 sets of bunk beds in it. Windows that haven't been opened a while. There's spiders and there's like rat or some kind of droppings in a few corners here and there, but it's not fresh. It's got a cabinet that's got a lock on it. Lock's been rusted apart. You just kind of wiggle it, falls apart. But inside is a bunch of canned and packaged food, which may or may not still be good. There's a
Nice.
wood-burning stove. There's some, a couple of pots and pans. Not a lot of other conveniences. You find a closet that actually is sealed really well. You open it up, and there are plastic bags filled with like bedding. So like they've been, air sealed up. Nothing's gotten into them. Still in good shape. A few magic paraphernalia. You've got chalk and candles and stuff like that your buddy might have used in any number of preparations. But yeah, it's pretty homey. Fireplace is there.
Any
Needs a little work.
mushrooms?
Any mushrooms? No dried mushrooms hanging around. Must have used them all.
Okay.
There is a small garden out back that's like really overgrown, but there's some stuff growing in there that you recognize as useful.
Nice. Well, I've spent many a summers in this cabin. Normally high as a fucking kite, but it's not a bad place.
Techno G, you find the one and only electrical socket in the place. You start looking around and you find a coil of wire and a little device. You're meant to throw the device in the water. There's a little turbine on it that will generate some electricity, and it powers the one socket.
Perfect.
Do you mind if I use that? I have to charge this pan that Ivan let me borrow.
Just plug it into the boat's socket.
It's fully charged. It should have come fully charged.
2-hour battery life on that phone. Yeah.
I mean, I downloaded more battery life, and
I was trying so hard.
It's all right. I took it off the network.
Thank you.
No
All right.
signal out here, Scout, for that carrier.
You do have signal, but it's sparse. Comes and
No
goes, but you do
signal
have it.
for that pan, Bert.
Well, your signal tells you that your van has arrived at the last location you gave it.
Okay. I have Vincent do a full security sweep to make sure nobody is following or anything of that nature.
Okay.
Want me to do a check the
Yeah,
situation? or
check the
something?
situation, but using Vincent's sensors.
Okay, Vincent's got a. Fire him up here. He's got a 2 sensor pack
Okay. So it's going
and
to
a
be
2 tactical. So
Okay, 2d6 plus 2, just for the sensor pack.
Ugh, that was a 6.
Yeah, doesn't appear to be anybody following you or following the van.
Okay, I'll leave the van there, and I'll have Vincent come to the cabin. No. How far? So, what is it, like a half mile? I'll say about a half mile.
Yeah, yeah.
That seems
It's,
like,
it just
a good
can't
place.
get to you by GPS because the coordinates out here in the woods is just not going to work.
Right.
Yeah. You're going to have to
Um,
drive it the rest of the way.
I have it just park on the side of the road near that last house that we were at,
Sure.
that we went by. We saw the wharf.
Mm-hmm.
They had a wharf right there, and then I'll have Vincent do a long roundabout thing to come in and get to us, like up over the wooded
Sure.
area, so it's not a straight line.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything?
Be comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
But-
comfortable than that van I've been living in.
Put fire in the fireplace, pull out the bedding. Around about this time, Ivan, you find there's a trap door as you're just kind of dusting the place, getting some of the whatever animal poop is in the corner, sweeping it out. There's a trap door here. It's mostly hidden under a bunch of dirt.
Oh, I've got to open it. What's down there?
Yeah, you go down, and that's his room. He's got magic circle on the floor. Basically, this is his room that he would do magic in.
Okay.
Yep. So you actually have a small hermetic area to use, which will give you bonuses for any spells that you would use down here.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm totally giving Scout nightmares.
There are against the back wall, though. There are 3 chained skeletons on the wall.
They moving?
No, but you get close and you see that, like, they're cadaver skeletons. They tell you what hospital they came from.
I don't know what he was up to, but it looks like it was fun.
It's ambiance, man. Paid for the good skeletons to get the ambiance.
Mhm. Scout's gonna be having dreams of doing arson and murder all on his own.
Any nightmare you give me can't be as bad as my real life.
All right, Techno, you get your drone back
All
just
right.
fine.
Okay. I have it park on top of the log cabin, and then until it needs to go charge, then it has to go back to the van.
Yep. Do you play through that video? Like I said, it had a full 48
Yeah,
hours worth.
I'm gonna watch all 2 days worth.
All right. Everybody watching or just you?
Just me.
Okay. Yeah, so what it shows is a Azzy Strike Force actually comes for you. You show yourself, I mean, you take a whole bunch of automatic fire to the center of mass. You go down in a bloody heap. They're basically coming to finish you off. They've got like what looks like machetes, and they're about to come and behead you, take your arms, take your legs. And a black military-looking van comes in, runs over several of the Azzies. Team comes out all in black fatigues, face masks, everything, so you can't see who they are. Blow the hell out of the Azzies, who jump in their own van, take off, and they show them like throwing you on a stretcher. One of them's obviously a medic, starts spraying down all your wounds to seal up everything so you don't bleed out, and take you in the van. And then
Gantu, I've got a new idea for uniform. Masks.
the next scene is several hours later when your crew comes.
I just keep watching that part on loop.
Yeah.
Ooh, scout. Ooh, scout. Ooh, scout. Like, I look pretty good for 50 bullet holes, I guess.
So,
It's like all new skin now.
man, do we want to start reviewing these blueprints to figure out plan of action?
Yeah, that's what I figured Ganty's probably been doing this time. Just unfurl them on a table somewhere and just going through as much as we can, trying to figure out modes of ingress and stuff.
Okay. Tell you what, Gantu, make it check the situation, but use combat as the modifier. 11. This blueprint was from, you can tell by the year that it was done in. This was the original blueprint as submitted to the Seattle Business Bureau when the pyramid went up. You don't know what's changed since, but looking at it, there's a bunch of things that couldn't have changed, like the access ports for gas, power, water that are coming in, the permits that they use for the helicarrier bay at the top. And so you're looking at all of this, and no matter what they may have upgraded, to you it looks like the way to get in is through the utility access, because it's running through the conduit and tunnels that the city uses to supply power, water, information access, everything to the city corridor. It's tapping into the same branch. That's going to be the soft underbelly. And looking at this, you can tell exactly where you would need to turn the utility junctions to be, under the pyramid. You can see where it all accesses the pyramid. And it looks like you can reach 2 different floors. The pyramid has a sub-basement where the information says that's data storage. So that should be like their data center. Coolest part of the area. It's underground. Looks like it's got, several feet worth of concrete around it. It's got a massive cooling system. Second part comes out around second story, and that's where it feeds in the power, electric, or the water and electric to the rest of the tower. And that looks like it's also a way to get in. Now, both of these are going to be tight fits. As a matter of fact, tight enough that you might have to take a device with you to widen the access holes.
Okay.
But otherwise, this thing would be a hard nut to crack looking at it. It's very defensible. They are a sovereign nation within Seattle, so they have every right and ability to shoot to kill with no reason. From the news that they have a lot of heavy security there.
So, assuming that Ivan and Scout are nearby while Techno is reviewing the vids, I'll point all this out and mention that we're going to need to find some kind of piece of equipment when we head back in to widen the tunnels. So that's on the to-do list. And then look at Scout and be like, listen, man, they're going to be trying to kill us. You okay with us trying to kill them?
Well, I mean, if they try to kill us first, of course we try to kill them.
Okay, there we go.
Self-defense.
Common ground.
Thank you.
Um,
I'll do you.
I had that huge video file from Murlock's place, and it was decoding, and it was going to take 2 days, Bert,
Yep.
to decode.
So they took your crew here took that stuff out of your van.
Okay.
So are you going to tell them what you guys did with the onion payload?
Yeah, we handed that over to Kaylee. We didn't know where you were, whether you were alive or dead, and we figured this might be the best way to figure out where you might be. So we're gonna need to get in touch with her.
Okay.
But yeah, she was working on it.
Yep. And then they've got the briefcase with the AI in it.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
That we
All
didn't
right.
hand over.
It's good. I should talk to that AI.
Maybe. So we need to talk to Kaylee to get that information. And then we need to find the tool to open up the tunnel. So Bert, when you say that, is it going to be boring out concrete, or is it just like hot torching through steel plating? Or
It's going to be concrete. It's going to be basically, concrete and brick is what it's looking like by the plans. Now, again, don't get me wrong. That's not the only way in. It just looks like it's the least likely to be guarded. You could go in through the roof. The helipads up there. It's unlikely if they've got aircraft coming and going that they're going to have surface-to-air missiles or anything on automation. So that's a possibility. But just looking at the utility plans, it's not made for people to be able to access it. It's made for bots to be able to access it. But you're noticing that, if you had a stone cutting tool, you could make it large enough to get a person through.
Bear in mind, I do have a dad bod as I eat that last stone up.
There you go. Ganto, if you think this is the right way to go in, I'm in.
Well, we've got one guy who just had his intestines replaced with like strips of synthetic bacon or something like that. We got another guy who's got some kind of crashes of conscience. So I figure the least amount of resistance and guards that we can encounter the better.
I do want to put out here that I'm quite worried that I will be less effective in that building than normal, because they're very magically secured and was super fucking capable. So
Yeah.
I'll light
Bring-
shit on fire left and right, but I don't want to do too much because I'm afraid I'll give us away.
Bring a rifle.
I have a gun. I have a big gun. I pull out my Ruger Warhawk like I got the gun.
Well,
And a flamethrower.
I cast bullets.
So
Lightning bolt.
I
Lightning bolt.
I didn't really bring this up earlier because I knew you guys would just find some way to turn it against me, make fun of me, whatever. But I do have a contact in the Aztecs.
What
Is it
the
your
fuck?
old partner?
No.
Oh,
this
then
guy,
it's fine.
He emailed me out of the blue, and he's an Aztec prince, and he's having money trouble that I'm helping out with.
Oh fucking
But
Christ.
No, wait,
I'm
guys,
sure that we
hear him
could-
out. This actually could be really good right here. Continue.
Mm-hmm.
he just, he had some liquidity issues, so I'm giving him a loan. He's paying me back with quite a bit of interest. But he might be a foothold in. He might be able to get us in there.
You should call
Yeah,
him.
good idea.
You should call.
Well, I mean, I don't have his number. We only contact via email.
How much have you
okay.
helped him out so far?
Oh, I mean, I'm
It's a
getting it all
personal
back.
question. Yeah, I know you are. I'm just curious how much rich you are going to be when this is all over.
Very, very.
Yeah, you're gonna be a
This is gonna
prince.
pay off well.
This is impressive. I am glad you are a savvy business person.
Bert,
Thank you.
I'm gonna trace that email address, find a bank account that's associated with it, and then send it all to Scout.
Yeah. So you're going to check in with Kaylee?
That'll be like a long-term project. Like in the background,
Right.
I'm getting tons of money sent to Scout suddenly.
Your scout, you had me thinking that this was something real.
I know, right? That was really good, Steven.
Yes,
Yeah, that was good.
I'll check in. Very well played. I'll check in with Kaylee.
So Kaylee tells you that she hasn't had a lot of luck unraveling the next layer of the onion, but she has done it enough that she sees that there's a prompt that it wants to dial out. It's looking specifically at a shadow group, basically a news group for Shadowrunners. It's wanting to make contact to a news group. Should I let it?
If you take all the necessary precautions, yes.
Okay.
And this was Morlock's. This is his data packet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust it.
So after a bit, she gets back to you and she says, wow, it scanned like the last 6 months worth of a particular forum. And it got bits and pieces of apparently coded information from these 10 different users. She sends you the usernames. And it spat this out. You're going to want something to store this on.
Yeah.
I'll start looking for pen and paper.
Now that I have my
Yeah.
personally built pan, I just erase everything on that burner pan and make it like just like a memory block. Like, okay, I got something.
Right. It is a huge passcode. It's enormous. The encryption level is just through the roof. Much like the last one that you guys saw that led you to GPS coordinates in a military base. This one has no GPS coordinates. It's just a huge key. And she said, well, I scanned it. I have no idea what the key goes to, but I can tell you. She highlights a part of the data stream.
Mm-hmm.
Has something to do with the Seattle utility grid.
Oh.
Well, that fits what we're thinking of doing.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yep. And she's looking at it and says, processing time for the next layer of the onions, well, with the resources I got, says it's going to be 2 weeks before I can get through the next layer. Unless you've got a way to boost the processing power or ability to analyze this stuff. This is one tight packet of data, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, where did you find that place to download more memory? Maybe.
I mean, of course. I've got like 6 different places.
Yeah, I was kidding, but all right.
Oh,
Little pop-up ad. Embarrassed by the amount of memory you're showing. Does your memory not quite pack out your equipment? Go to insight.com.
Kaylee, I'll get back to you. I'll do a little shopping trip and send you some. Where can I have some stuff drop shipped?
She gives you a post number that Ivan used to drop the physical packet off the last time.
Okay. All right. I will send you some processing power.
All right. Signs off.
Okay. I go to Brasilia.com, the world's largest warehouse of electronics, and send her like 4 gaming computers.
Are you using the special money chip for this?
Yes, because I have no money.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm broke.
So Techno, the other thing you probably are considering in the back of your mind as well, you've got this AI.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll open up the briefcase and go talk to the AI.
All right.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry.
We'll end it there for the night. Then we've got our 2 hours in. So yeah, you saved this AI. It's been a couple of weeks since you left it in the briefcase. So we'll pick up the next episode with what goes on.
Sorry about that. Things were a little hectic.
Nice.
I'll totally go max techno again.
All right, guys. Well, the gang's back together. Techno is mostly together. Character-wise, Techno, your physical wounds are currently all the way at 8 as you're healing. They use some pretty heavy-duty medical equipment on you, so for each day you will heal one of those wounds. Okay.
7, 8. Okay. All right.
So next time we start up, you'll knock one of those down. There's really nothing more that can be done to you with stim patches, although magical healing could still help. Okay. So far, it's just been technology that they've used. So we'll end it there. Chuck, anything you want to plug? What's going on next week for you?
Oh, snap. Twitch.tv/Defenders of Cobalt. On Wednesday, Bert's going to be running us some Brindlewood Bay. So that's a lot of fun, 9 p.m. Central. Crap, let me look at my phone. I can never remember what I got. Then Friday, we're going to be running our next episode of All Fear the Ishtar, our new Alien campaign. And this Saturday is DCC Day. So we're going to be on Goodman Games Official, usually Bert's running America. I'm going to be running the Sea Queen Escapes for DCC Day. So check that out.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep. Sure is. Chris, what do you got going on?
I'm really busy with real life work right now, which kind of sucks. I don't have a lot of streaming going on. You can find me on the Liching Hour Monday nights. We're playing Blades in the Dark. We have a gang that is more comedy of errors than anything right now. Other than that, I'm also on the Liching Hour every other Thursday for the Swashbucklers, which is our ongoing nautical campaign in DCC.
Good stuff. Jeff, what do you got going on?
Yeah, twitch.tv/lollygaggers. Tomorrow night, Monday, we're playing Things in the Flood. Bert and Chuck are in that. Friday, been running Delta Green. We've been working through Impossible Landscapes, new campaign that dropped this year from Arc Dream. And on Saturday, we are doing Worlds Without Number.
Good stuff. Steven, you got anything?
Yeah, bi-weekly I'm on twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder playing Shadowrun, and it's been a blast.
Yes, and if you found us, here we are, twitch.tv/SteamSteelMurder. We stream Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Tuesdays is First Edition Dungeons & Dragons. Fridays, right now, we've got one more episode of Talisman Adventures going on, then going back to BX Dungeons & Dragons. And then every other Sunday is Shadowrun, powered by the Apocalypse version. And the alternating Sunday is just something fun. Gamma World 2nd Edition is what's going on now. And check out the podcast at BlueMagic, BLUMAGIK.com. And say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.